We're gonna play E4. Time to play E4. More. That's right. More EU4. I don't have time for this nonsense. We gotta play some EU4. Go. Let's do this. Alright, see if we can get the game actually running well. It seems like sometimes it's like random, like if I tab in, sometimes it runs really well, and then other times when I tab out, it doesn't run so well, and I don't know what it is about like the way you tab in. There we go. Now it's clean and crisp, but the second ago when I tabbed in, it was all sloppy and blech. Funny Man 3595, 5 months in a row resub. Thank you. And Lotheran Prime, thank you for your resub as well. We've got some Manchurian Pretenders, naturally. If you got a beer, I got a do, and I shall show it to you. I don't know why everything I'm saying is rhyming tonight. I'm not trying. Here it is. Cheers. I got my drink. It's just beer. It's not beer. It's just soda. It's clear. You can't tell actually what it is because you just don't know. It could be pure vodka for all you know. It's not though. It's Mountain Dew. Because if it was vodka, you'd probably be able to see it, but it's green, so that's why you can't see it. I am really tired. I will say that. Man, I didn't realize it. I was like running on fumes toward the end of the earlier stream because I hadn't had any lunch. I didn't even realize. I didn't even stop to go to the bathroom. I just went for like 7 hours straight. Just all day long. So then I had a whole bunch of cake, and then I had dinner, and then now I'm drinking some Mountain Dew. Well, to be fair, it's Diet Mountain Dew, but yeah. All right, so toward the end of the episode, apparently I make 7-hour episodes now. Toward the end of the stream, we were looking around at the map a lot because we had recently discovered the entirety of Europe, which was cool. It was really cool to see how things played out. And then we were looking around at like, okay, what can we reach now that we have access to the vision of Europe? It was great to see how weak Portugal, Castile, France, and England all have been. France has just been impotent. I mean, look at this. He's barely even reconquested all of Brittany or anything. Not reconquested, but he's barely even conquested Brittany. And England hasn't even finished Desmond, or let alone Scotland. About the only person who's expanded really in this region is actually Portugal. Well, Castile got all of this, so that's good for him, but the Ottomans kind of stunk. Poland got wrecked by the Teutons. That's kind of funny. I bet Denmark's trying to integrate. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's interested. He's integrating Norway right now, but Sweden's independent. Yeah, Sweden broke free, which means Sweden's gonna get killed by Russia. Sweden has no allies. Must have just recently happened.
Arumba next mission for the Great Shadow Empire. Rhyme all stream long.
Right? I can't. I'm not artistic like that. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. I'll try. Okay, so I do like the idea of Sukhothai. I do like the idea of Oyo. And I do like the idea of Kilwa. Those plans are still in place. I looked around a little on the map a little bit and thought about it some more. And here's the order of operations. Here's what we're going to work on next. First things first, we got to go, and our army is currently all in North America. We recently were on the warpath. We conquered Ryukyu. I got to lean this way, otherwise it looks weird. Right? Oh, wait. I lean like this. No, whatever. That's how I have to lean to read it. Ryukyu Cascadia. Was this Ryukyu and Cascadia? I don't know why it's calling it that, but okay, yeah. I would have called it, I don't know, California maybe. Just saying, it's whatever. So yeah, we just got done with that. Our army's over here. We've got claims on the Mexican dudes. We're gonna go and just like say hi, hello, welcome. Here's some science for you. Oh, also some bullets. You will worship the Sunni gods. Actually, just kidding. You can worship whatever you want, but you're gonna pay us some damn taxes, all right? One Undead Marine, thank you for your subscription. Welcome to the team. So we're heading down here. After that's done, I have a choice. I can either start to try to bully England and like steal his colony, because he's about to form a colonial nation here. You can see he's got 3 complete colonies in this region, which is the region of colonial Mexico. I'm really motivated. I am really motivated to try this thing where you full annex an overlord in order to get bonus colonial nations in colonial regions. That sounds very interesting to me. The amount of work involved with killing England is going to be tremendous, though. And I think that the more straightforward approach is to just attack him while he's over here but weak, and then he can't really fight back. I mean, it just seems simpler. We'd get far fewer merchants that way, but it would be a lot simpler. So for now, we're going to attack all this stuff. I could probably use a claim on... I have nothing with Itza. It'll be enough. So we're going to do this first, but then we're going to come back home. We're going to come over to here. By the time we get back over to here, the truce with Japan isn't until 52, so we got to skip here. We keep going down to here. We come into this area. So first step first is we go and we make a colonial nation in Mexico. Then we come back home, and then we're going to push up into Ayutthaya, who is only allied with Pegu, so he's not very strong. He's got Ligor as a vassal, so it's just these three guys right here. And we're going to conquer a little bit down here. We're going to take his capital for the estuary. We're going to take one more up into here so we can get a 15 development core from Sukhothai. And we're going to release Sukhothai and then feed whatever else we feel like giving to him. Once we're done with that war, we're going to keep going west. And we're going to attack and annex all of Kilwa. We're then going to sit on that land for a couple of years, uncored, overextended but uncored. And the reason for that is that right now, Kilwa is so far behind on technology based on institution spread that if we tried to create a vassal in Africa, we would get a protectorate, and that's trash. We don't want that. So instead, I could either sit on uncored land and then release a vassal once once I personally spread the institutions to these provinces, and then those institutions are present, then he would be a vassal. Or we could, instead, depending on how things kind of play out, we could wait and see what happens here. If colonialism, for example, spreads into this guy, I might end up just releasing a vassal out of this guy's land, conquesting Kilwa, and then returning selling the land to the vassal. But either way, I want a vassal in this area. The reason I was looking to Kilwa is because he does have quite a few cores. It'd be easier for him to integrate some land around here. And then after that, we go further west, and that's kind of the only tricky part, is that I think I remember reading that there's you can just walk through here now, I think. So we bring our conquistador over here. I think we can walk up this way, get through to Congo, and then walk along this path without even having to hire another explorer to go around this coastline. And then we're going to attack this dude, who is going to pull us to war with these three. We're going to go up into there, and I'm expecting that because of the truce timer that Oyo currently has with Songhai, that Songhai is going to finish killing him in the next couple of years. So by the time we get to this fourth step in the process, we should be able to attack up to here. There's a gold mine that I want here. And then we attack over into this province to release Oyo. Once we've released Oyo, we then have cores to feed back to Oyo in the near future. So that's basically the plan right now. And then probably after that, it's either the army continues to swing west and finds itself in the Americas again, and then we're doing colonial wars, or we end up bringing it back home so that we can attack Japan and finish him off. Because my plan for Japan, he is now small enough, assuming he doesn't do any development, that we can full annex Nambu, Uswegi, and all of the Japanese provinces, and then we'll inherit his vassal Uichi. So one more war to finish off Japan. Meanwhile, we're integrating Siak. He's at 81%. We need to get to 50 prestige so we can satisfy our mission. Once the mission is complete, then I can sacrifice my prestige to make Siak loyal again. We intentionally enabled and disabled Scuttage toward the end of the last stream to force the pausing of the integration, because I just gave him some more land that I want him to finish coring. So we need to get that done, and I want to finish his integration as soon as I can. So, you're all caught up. Let's go. We're going to go over here. And let's see how long it's going to take to get down there. March 25th. Yeah, I think it's actually time to raise maintenance now. It's good. We're going to go up to full maintenance. We're ready. We're ready to go. Let's just march down there. We're going to go kill everyone. It's going to be great. It's going to be glorious. To arms, folks. To arms, my men. And yes, we have a high liberty desire vassal. We can become defender of the faith. We don't want to do that. And we have decided earlier in the stream that I am going to maintain a 6-month gross income war chest. So in this case, 67.27 ducats times 6 equals 403. And then we're rounding to the nearest 100. So we have to have a war chest of 400 ducats, We're not allowed to spend below 400 without serious considerations to be made. But we do have some spare money, and I believe I have built up my force limit to the numbers that I wanted. I've got currently 141 naval force limit. We've got 140 light ships altogether, 32 transports. We are exceeding the force limit, but you'll notice that the penalty is actually pretty insubstantial. Basically, for the price of 250, I get to have transports in addition to 140 light ships, which means that when we look at the actual naval page, we have 163 ships. The next highest person's got 80. We're kicking ass when it comes to light ships. We have 3 times as many light ships as anyone else. So we're doing pretty well. Yes, we have manpower because we've been abusing little one-province minor Sunni nations every 5 years. We've been attacking them just for funsies, and that's why we have negative piety, which gives both money and manpower and tech cost reduction. It's great. That's why they are allowed to live. Until they start to cause problems, like colonization or something, they will continue to exist, and we will just attack Ryukyu. Sorry, not Ryukyu. We will attack Sulu, we will attack the Maldives, we will attack Kilwasoon. We're going to attack all the people that give us negative piety. It's great. I've honestly even considered releasing, like, Pasai out of a single province somewhere that's not important. Like we could look through and try to find, like, the lowest development province in this entire region. Preferably not in our primary trade node, but, like, you know, how hard would it be for me to, like, take this province here and release Pagarayarung, you know, just release a 4 development little Muslim province that we could attack every couple of years. And if this guy became Malacca, 8 development, there's probably another one in here we could do it with. And I think that it's probably a really good idea. The negative piety is going to help out a ton. Okay, so, everyone all caught up?
Arumba, remember this is a paradox title, so it's paradox math. So we are going to round up, right?
Oh, are you talking about for, like, the treasury? You think we should just round up to 500 instead? Okay, let's do this. Let's go, Leroy! We're unpausing. We have lost the trade dispute. Songhai has declared war on Dahomey. Tlapanik has accepted peace. Tlapanik will become a vassal... Sorry, no. Tlaxcala will become a vassal of Tlapanik. Teutonic has accepted a concession of defeat. Nice job, England. Alright, so this is great. Tlapanik's one of the guys that I have a claim on, which means we're going to be at war with all 4. This whole region is going to become ours in, like, one war, which is great. This guy's got no allies, so we'll have to fabricate a separate claim on him. My other claim is on Zapotec, which puts us at war with Dieu, so we get to take all of this in one war as well. Let's do the wars one at a time, this one, and then we're going to come home. So, let's march. The Ryukyuans go marching one by one. Is that how the song goes? I think that's how it goes. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. I need to know, when do you guys think it's time for us to start building heavies? And how many should we build? Naval combat width basically makes it so that you can only have 27 units, or in this case, 27 divided by 3 equals 9 heavies engaged at any one point. Having backups could be good, but it'd be kind of like having, you know, 70 infantry when you've only got 30 combat width, that kind of thing. So when should we just build some heavies now? Should we just get 9 heavies and just, like, park them somewhere and be happy? I mean, we have money. We're full maintenance, we're making 20 ducats net. So that's pretty good. We've also got a war chest, which is weird. Alright, we're going to keep marching. Let's go ahead and grab our leaders and put them in the back armies. We're going to take the highest maneuver characters, put them in charge of the back guys. See if we can speed some things up a little bit. That was Shu, so let's put Yo over here. We did finish this thing. I'm not going to actually full core it, because I don't want to pay any admin points for land that's not going to become mine. What do we get as far as land goes? We got a gold mine here. Have they discovered any gold, by the way? Because when they migrate, I think that they do reveal the trade goods. Or do they, like, reveal it temporarily and then it changes? Yeah, they've been migrating around, but it looks like it does change. So we have 1 gold mine over here so far. We're gonna get a bunch, 5 gold mines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. Multiple heavies for the real naval wars. Like, the first real naval war is gonna be with England, or Castile, or Ming. Those are gonna be the first real naval wars. So far, Japan has been a pushover. I lost a couple ships because I was, like, lazy with Uswegi or whatever the hell his name was, but for the most part, By the way, I find this to be hilarious that Castilian Brazil is full occupied by some guy named Tupiniquim. There's a tribe up here, Tupiniquim. It's a one-province minor with 11 development. It's occupied by Castile. He's at war with Castile, Castilian Brazil, Aragon, and Savoy in the Castilian conquest of Bahia. So his capital is occupied. Potiguara is the other person that this guy's at war with. Which is this guy. He's not being sieged. So 2 11 development, 1 province miners in Africa. Or, Africa. South America. And Castilian Brazil is like full occupied. I will laugh so hard if Castile loses this and they just like can't control Brazil right now. Okay, so the question is then on the docket, if you guys don't mind talking about it a little bit, you know, when do we build the heavies? Do we just build the heavies now? I mean, I could build, let's say I wanted to have combat width in heavies, maybe 9 heavies. 9 times 50 ducats, that's 450. I could practically afford to just build 9 heavies right now. There's also an interaction with the merchant guilds we could do, where we could have them pay for 5 of them for us. We could pull 250 ducats out. It would make them upset, but the question is like, for how long would they be upset? You know, it's 15 loyalty. For argument's sake, let's just do a little bit of math here. If I click this button, the trade is that I get 250 gold worth of ships. I lose 15 loyalty, taking them down to 30. So I would be at 30.1 loyalty. Roughly speaking, it would take, you gain about 0.1% per month when you're at that threshold. So I would have to recover 10% divided by 0.1 per month. That's 100 months of them being disloyal. 100 months of not having having unrest in their provinces. 100 months is how many years? 12 years, 8.33 years. We would go from a positive 20% trade multiplier from the burghers to a negative 10%. So we would lose, let's just say roughly 24.84 ducats a month in trade, divided by 1.45, because that's our multiplier, multiplied by what it would be, which is 1.15. So instead of making 24.84 ducats, we would be making 19.7. 24.84 minus 19.7. Assuming nothing changes at all, that's 5.14 ducats a month for 100 months. That's 514 ducats. So in this case, would you rather have 514 ducats or would you rather have 250 ducats? That's a pretty easy choice. I think that pissing the burghers off is a bad idea. It'd be a bad idea. But, you know, maybe the situation will change in the future. I don't know. Maybe if we end up getting a bunch of events that like give us just way too much loyalty with them, then it might make sense. Save the money of maintenance once you start to plan for war with Ming or England and then build them. See, the thing with heavies is that they take 2 years to build. They take way longer than anything else. I mean, I think the base build time for artillery is like, it's like 120 days, 4 months. So you got 4 months, 3 months, 2 months for land units. For ships, it goes like 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, and then like 2 years. 730 days, 365, yeah. So 2 years, that's a long time. And you want to have them when you need them. Like, you don't want to have to wait. I don't think I'm going to be going to war with Ming, but you just, I don't know. What's the maintenance cost for a heavy? Base maintenance of 0.53. Let's just say I had 9 of these guys, and we just had them sitting. 9 heavies would cost me 450 gold to build, and then we'd be paying 0.53 per month. That's 4.77 ducats. Half of that, because we'd have them mothballed. Do you think it's a prudent insurance policy to pay the upfront 450 gold, and then to pay 2.4 ducats a month out of our net, out of our 68, just have the heavies there when you need them? I mean, it's great. It's great that we're making money. We're building all kinds of stuff. I'm thinking it's going well, but I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys knew, but I used to be in the insurance business. Okay. So, you know, to me, the idea that just having 27 combat with worth of heavies on reserve. Just, it seems like a good insurance policy. When is the... yes, the next institution's in 5 years. We're probably going to want to stockpile some monarch points so we can buy that right away. We may also be able to get one more level of technology out of it. And then someone else was asking, when's the next tier of heavies? It's at Diplotech 15. We're still quite a long ways away. We just recently unlocked the Mark II heavy ships. So I don't think we can afford to wait for the galleons. It's roughly about 13 years per tech. So if we're on tech 10 and we're not ahead of time, but we could have tech 11, we're ahead on this one by 12 years. So let's say we're supposed to be on tech 11 right now. Then 11 plus 4 more gets us to 15, and each one is 13 years roughly, so 13, 26, 50, 54. So it's not until like 1600 that we should really be having the galleons, and I don't think we can wait that long. So yeah, I'm thinking that we'll probably end up buying those heavies soon. Damn it, we just got kicked out of Bahmanis. This is horrible timing. Remind me to spy on Bahmanis. Also, remind me that we need to use the diplomats. We're supposed to be spying on Ayutthaya. And we're supposed to be spying on... I can go ahead and get the claim on this guy now.
It's a Twitch baby.
I only need one. Let's get that going now. It's a Twitch baby. 9 months! Congrats, man! Happy birthday! What are we looking at? We're looking at this. We're going to war. Let's go to war. I want to go to war. Look at these guys. Look at these piddly little derps. They got tech 7 and they're funny looking. Look at them. 5, 7, 5, 7, 8. Oh my god, he's got 8 tech 8. Can you believe it? Let's go kick their butts. Analyze. What do we got? We got forts. We've got a fully maintained fort, a capital fort. We got a capital fort, a mothballed fort, a fully maintained, mothballed. Maintained. Target is all of that. The mothballed fort is definitely reachable from here. I think the plan is march straight to the mothballed fort. The war leader is the person that we need to piss off the most. Unfortunately, he has a level 3 coastal fort. Ugh. That's gonna take a while. We've got 2 level 3 coastal forts, a level 2 fort, a level 1 coastal. This is going to take a lot of sieging, damn it. How much piracy is in the Malacca node? There was some, but when I looked at it, it didn't actually say who was doing it, which was kind of strange. There it is, it's Kimmer and Ming. You think we should put just a couple ships privateering? Or like hunting pirates? Can you hunt pirates with transports? Probably not. That'd be too convenient. You need to have heavy ships, light ships, or galleys. Damn. What if we took these 10 and just said hunt pirates in Malacca? Mark the number, 24.66. Unfortunately, no. I can't bring ships over. I've been doing a diplomatic idea group, and I don't want to hire an explorer. And because I haven't revealed the coast over here, I can't bring any navies in at all. So we have to, unfortunately, do the sieges without a naval support. Darth Air, thank you for your subscription, as well as that one red scout. A Sultana of the People. Yeah, no. I don't care about unrest. What are you talking about, crazy woman? Alright, 24.66. That's the mark. Let's see what we get. About the same. I mean, we actually lost a little bit of money. They're half as effective now. We'll just leave it. Just a couple. Maybe we just take half as many to do that. I don't know. Pirates are annoying.
More stream hype Arumba excite.
Pita! Oh, he did Arumba excite! Instead of Shen excite. That's funny. I like you. Does the naval fort -2? They can't build boats, so I don't really know. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's declare war on them. The nation of Pima has done something. Pima. The nation of Pima has done a thing where they now have military tech 9. They are... I think that they basically stole the technology of this guy, right? That's what that thing means. Yeah, he's got Renaissance and colonialism fully. And that's why we did the war that we did it up there. I don't want to spread it to these little derps. I want them to stay stupid and weak so that I can kill them all easily. Alright, so our supply limit here is 20. We want to smash as many armies as we can, as quickly as we can. It's all hills along the edge. I think we ignore terrain type. And there were 2 mothballed forts, but this one's behind this one. It's possible that if we come in like... Am I even... okay. I might not even be able to get there because of this fort being on here. Unless I ask for military access in advance from this guy. I guess it's a good thing we have the extra relationship slot, right? Ugh, 89 days. I should have used a Phantom Diplomat. Well, I guess we get to sit here for 89 days. And that's with having envoy travel time. Can you believe it? The Mamluks lost. Fair enough. No, I didn't forget about Siak. He's integrating. He's got time to finish his course. We're not gonna make him happy again until after I get to 50 prestige. It's fine that he's disloyal. It's fine. He didn't have to be loyal. I think we use a, let's wait until July the 1st. We've been at full maintenance for a while. Okay, as expected, my theologian, who was getting rather old, he did die, but we have a backup level 3 half-price advisor named Tontera, production efficiency guy. So we're gonna hire him instead. Might have a little bit of unrest now. We're gonna pull our diplomat back from Ayutthaya, because he's closer. And we're gonna use a Phantom Diplomat to declare this war, because I don't want to have to wait 90 days. Something about that guy. So we're going to declare war. He's going to call in Itza, which is this guy over here as well. Okay, that's fine. Unfortunately, this is glorious in the eyes of God, so we have to lose some of our piety. It's the Phantom Diplomat War Deck. We already have pre-military access. It's the July the 11th. We can be here, according to this, we can actually march this way, which is curious. It says we'll be there on the 28th. Just in case, let's try to have this guy come in that way as well. This one says he'll be there even slower. I don't know that this is actually going to work as far as getting there, but we're just going to show up and just murder some natives. It's time for the Ryukyu colonial nation to form. We are hostile to that fort. Land movement blocked by hostile fort. Most likely this one. So... I have yet to see any armies. Most likely, we're not going to see any. So, I think we're just going to start these sieges. Total war score. They got 22,000 troops. They have no cannons. Their tech is just dismal compared to ours. We have 28-day siege ticks due to local defensiveness, tactics difference, Ryukyu and siege ability, etc. That fort is going to fall rather quickly. We don't need military access through here anymore, so we should cancel that. We will end up suffering a little bit of attrition out here. It's going to happen. We're going to pull forward our siege leader. Help out the siege of Mexico. Mexico currently has a 4 bonus. We don't need any of these cannons here. Let's pull them over onto Mexico. Here's our 30-day siege of this fort. Let's transfer control of that to Yamana. He can pay for it. And, right now... shoot, it consolidated in the wrong guy. I'm going to pull the cav out for combat. We're going to leave behind infantry to protect the cannons. Heretical research. Yay, lose piety! Woo! Nobody likes piety. Piety's silly. Okay, we could take Diplotech, but we're about to finish our ideas. Okay, this army is in position now to smash some stuff. Mm-hmm. That is now my defensive fort, so let's wait till he's locked, and then hopefully we can engage him as the defender in that hills. Just finished a core. We do have a little bit of overextension. That was not one of these cores up here. That must have been the core... I don't know. Where the hell... what core was that? What did I take that required coring? I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, he will be out on October the 3rd. Hopefully he sees that I'm going to be here and he's scared. We can be there on the 2nd, which makes us the defender. Perfect. That worked out great. We're going to shift consolidate because I want to make sure that we constantly have full combat, like full strength in the center. And of course, this should be a bloody, horrid massacre. Yes, yes! Murder! So good. And, what are we gonna do? The war leader's enthusiasm is the most important. We should try to get the cannons onto the actual capital. I think we keep this army roughly together. I just don't want to... I don't want to get started on these level 3 coastal forts yet. I want to move around a little bit. The religion changes and the Dhimmi become loyal. Whatever. It's cool. Yeah, I just want to move around a little bit. I mean, I'm suffering quite a bit of attrition. I don't want to waste a ton of manpower. I'd like to get control of Mexico so we have more military access in this region. I mean, it doesn't really affect too much, but it lets me get to this level 3 capital fort. Ugh, there's so many level 3 capital forts. Why do they have all these things, man? No, we just lost the modifier to a diplomatic thing. Damn. We almost had that last one, too. Would have been perfect timing. And the Ulima did something. Glad to see that my conquistador is doing his job, being lazy. Yeah, we've got the money for it. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, let's build a few more shipyards if we can. That's probably what we cored. We'll build a few more shipyards just because we are a little bit over the force limit. This is not even my land, but it'll be my land eventually, so that's fine. We'll go down to 450 ducats, and then soon, I think the next round of 500 ducats or so is going to go towards some heavies. We'll get those built. We'll stockpile them somewhere. Have them ready. Death of the merchant class. Okay, fair enough. How much development does I have? I have 778. We are 788 development away from first rank great power in the year 1545. It's taken me 100 years, and we're almost the #1 great power. 101 years is how long we've been playing so far. Alright. Kind of disappointed in how long the siege is taking. I was hoping to already be on the vassal capital by now. Or sorry, not the vassal, but the... There we go. Now that army's just going to march down to the capital, because that's the siege stack. These poor guys, they're just like... Who are you? Who are you and why do you have so many guns? Oh, I'm just, you know, the devil. It's fine. Our army reformer has died. It's fine. We'll take the cheapest guy we can. We don't care about military points. We're not going to be doing any military idea groups anytime soon. We're already ahead of time on military tech. We have enough generals. We're fine. No, that's not quite true. Australia does not count as an island. You can spawn the institution there. Island specifically is things that have they have no adjacent provinces. That is an island in this game. I'm really hoping to finish this idea. Oh, that's cute. Nice 2-star general there. Oh, look at that. He rolled a 9 too. I don't know why I take such pleasure in beating up on the locals. Well, he's already on low enthusiasm, but I got a lot of force to siege down. I think it'd be great if we could just murder his entire army. And then... we could go down to low maintenance and spread our army out. Alright, let's take this final idea. It's real sad we had to pay 360 instead of 320 for it, but... unjustified demands, more vassal force limit contribution, an extra leader without upkeep, and prestige decay. All these things sound great. Done. Whoop! We got a wall breach here. Decent. No, Portugal. No, Portugal. That's mine. That's mine, and you can't have it. I gotta say, it's nice only suffering a little bit of attrition now. Ooh, Ming's actually going to war. Ming's been very passive most of this campaign. I'm only making 20 ducats a month, which feels very, very weak. We're only doing, like, 2 colonies-ish right now. We're working on that one. We kind of don't really need that one anymore to get full access up that way, but I still want to do it. I want to colonize Panama. I just want to take it. I want it to be mine. Grega126, thank you for your subscription. Let's hope that we get lucky on this next siege tick. 14% chance, cross your fingers! And yes, you are astute to notice that we don't actually have to worry about blockades because they can't build boats. So yeah, we didn't even need to bring boats down here. It's great. It's glorious. Our truce with Sulu has expired. Great! Declare war. Crime against Allah. Take him. Do it. Murder's face. Maldives is in May of 46. Next month, we'll declare war on that guy as well. On cooldown, every 5 years, we just declare war on these guys. Because we want to be as impious as possible, so that we get more money and more tech cost reductions. Okay, so the emirs gain loyalty, or they lose loyalty, and they're currently at 0. That sounds fine. Ugh. Would love to have a better siege general. I feel like even though we have this massive tactics advantage, this damn local defensiveness from the hills stinks. Nice, that was a pretty quick siege overall. Alright, let's move into that. For a level 3 coastal fort, I mean, yeah, that was pretty quick. Emirates will cede land to Garhwal, Guj. Wow, they were forced to release Afghanistan, Kashmir, and Ladakh. Holy crap. That would be the Timurids right there. They're pretty little now. That's kind of funny. If you think about it. Can't get to that guy's army. We can smash this guy in pretty good. Ayutthaya is fabricating on me? That's very funny. I'm assuming that we don't have military access through here. Let's wait until this battle's done and see if we're allowed to march that way. We have military access through Zapotec right now. Okay, that's curious. So, I mean, we're blocked by forts, but... leave behind the 10. Leave behind 10. Let's actually make it 9, and then we'll send one back with the general with the siege pip. I don't want to pay for this fort either, so we'll temporarily transfer it to, I don't know, who actually has the best finances right now? Yamana's losing money. Sunda, Siak, they're all losing money. Wow. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna, this is clever. Is this clever? I feel clever. I'm gonna give all of the forts to Siak and make him pay for all of this so that he has to go into debt, and then I can pay off his debt, and then he'll like me better. I will force you to lose money. How's that sound? Oh, he just gives it right back to me, huh? No, no, you're gonna pay for it, you little bastard. You pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. You pay for it. Go into debt. Do it. Lose money. I command thee to lose money. .40 war score, 17k enemy troops somewhere out there. I gotta go find them. They're probably all hanging out in that corner over there. No, we don't want to do that. We want to keep that as a trade company so that I get the merchant. I don't want to be Defender of the Faith. Sunda's going to do a good job and invade this guy for us, which is great. The Maldives. We're supposed to be declaring on the Maldives. We are spying on Ayutthaya. And I am only allowed to claim a couple provinces. I can claim 14 development, 12 development, or 15. I'll take the claim on the 15. And actually, because there's a subject here, I can claim on a 14 now for still just 20 spy network strength, which would be nice. This guy, apparently I black flagged the Dahomey army because my guy arrived. It's sort of funny. We'll claim that province. I only needed the one claim on Ashanti. But we might as well. I mean... nah, it's not going to save me a huge amount, is it? It's a lot of time to spend on one diplomat. Songhai is currently at war with, well, they're at war with Benin, not Oyo. Not the war I expected to see them in. Okay, we've gained the conquest on Ayutthaya. Where are they going? They are really running. Siak, are you losing money yet? Yeah, you lose that money. You go into debt, Siak. Treasury of 12. You take some debt. It's gonna be great. Nice. Let's see. I've been taking admin almost every time we see that, but right about now, Diplo would be pretty good. No, Songhai, you may not have military access. I'm sorry. So Siak has yet to take any loans. How is it that he still has 9 ducats? I just need to transfer more forts to him, evidently. I want to watch this guy's treasury like a hawk. I want to see what happens. If I can actually force him to take small loans. He definitely did lose 3 ducats there. Good. I'm going to force him to pay all the forts, and then I'm just going to pay off those little itty-bitty loans. And then that's, each time I do that, that's 5% Liberty Desire. I wouldn't even have to sacrifice my prestige. That is so cheesy. I love it. It's perfect. No. Look at that, he's got his little jaguar hat on. You're very fearsome. Treasury's down to 3. If I can get this fort and transfer it to him, he'll definitely take a loan next month. Here you go, Siak. Have fun. You get to pay for it. While you're at Lost Land of Chagatai. I mean, we got a separate piece this guy. He's got a level 1 coastal fort, so that's ideal. Alright, I'm gonna split the siege stack because we're gonna be doing some lower level forts now. We'll send half to that way, half over to there, and then this guy is gonna go take care of this army. We're not at war with Zapotec yet. We lost a claim on Yamana. That's fine. Obviously I don't need claims on my vassal. Siak, did you go into debt? I will pay off... Holy crap, dude. That's a big, big loan. Wow. I don't know if my prestige is worth that much. I could sacrifice... Basically, I can make him pay for... It'll be a while until he takes on another loan. But... 40 prestige, or... like 400 ducats to get the Liberty Desire down. I think the 40 prestige sounds a little bit better to me, personally. Prestige is way easier to come by. But forcing him to pay for it is still, I think, a fun thing to do. That's his job now. No reason not to use the other commander. Let's go check on the Conquistador, make sure he's not stuck somewhere. Still haven't seen, there's no real, there's no Portugal, Brazil. There is an English Colombia. And it looks like Castile is diving in pretty hard right now. Look at this. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 colonies all at once. Granted, he's got 3 colonists, I think, by default, just from having colonial ideas because he's Castile. But still, that's a lot of stuff. All right, let's start looking at our peace deal. Not controlled by you or your allies. Notice how a separate peace with Native Americans costs no Diplo points. That is very unusual compared to wars in Europe. So we can take this. We currently have some pretty monstrous modifiers to aggressive expansion. Minus 49.1% due to Chinese investiture and state
Attacking
propaganda.
The Mexicans and making Siak pay for it.
Yes, of course. I get it. I see what you mean. That's funny. Yeah, we're going to build a wall and we're going to make the Mexicans pay for it. It's true. We're going to make Siak pay for it. Yeah. I don't see anyone else to kill, so let's just kind of carpet siege now. I mean, are there even... Yeah, there's 7,000 infantry out there owned by Kolyma. They're just wandering around in some places. Is that core up here in this thing already done yet? Or getting there? Oh, crap, that was the core that finished, wasn't it? Damn it. I could have started these cores a while ago. Do I need to core all of these? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll cancel the most expensive one and make our soon-to-be colonial nation pay for it. Or Siak. I mean, one of the two should pay for it, not me, though. There still is a 6-stack or so of stuff out there somewhere that could cause some issues. Pride is at negative 80%. If we could declare war on... I 1 infantry should be able to win. Just let them fight. It's gonna be a fight to the death. Dalcos and Hyperid Obsidian resub for 6 months. Greg126. Pita. Pita. Look at these pip differences. It's a lot of pips. Okay, I want this siege to be done. Ken's over here with the 6 bonus. Of course, he rolls a disease outbreak. The homie just got full annexed. 49-day siege of Kolyma. That's pretty good. I find it strange that this army is not allowed to move. What gives? This army's just like not allowed to go anywhere. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Sure. Until this falls, I want to do a separate piece because I want to take his treasury, and I'm still going to full annex him, of course. We already have full humanist, so first off, there isn't even... I don't even think there's separatism in the New World, but we also have a lot of negative unrest modifiers. Humanist gives -2 by default, and then the wrong religion acceptance, and then Ryukyu and ideas gives -1. So we're going to be very tolerant to this land while we just sit on it. We'll core 5 provinces that cause overextension, and everything that doesn't cause overextension, if there is any, we will just ignore. Now the army can freely march. I don't understand what changed, but okay. Okay. Okay, so peace deals unfortunately cannot be sent via phantom diplomats, but we can full annex this guy. Costs us whatever. It doesn't matter. He's negotiating for himself. Goodbye, you. So the real question is, does this land cause overextension? The answer is that yes, this land is causing overextension. Okay. We need to go and look at Aethia. We're going to spy on Ligor. We're going to come back from there, and in 9 days, we'll do our peace deal this way. We're at 88% war score, so we should say yes. So the peace deal we want is all your stuff. All of it. Every province. Apparently, it's not reachable. I can't make this into a core. How was I allowed to take this, but I can't take these? Oh, Siak cannot make it a core. Gotcha. It's occupied by Siak right now. We had to transfer it back. Let's say that would be sort of silly, wouldn't it? Let's transfer everything to us for a moment. And let's redo this. So, looking at the gold mines. That is going to be, I think, the higher priority. Let's clear the offer. Look at the gold mines. Start with the gold mines. I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. I want the dyes. In that gold mine. And then I want to have at least 5 that are coastal so that I can core and create a colonial nation straight away. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we gotta evaluate based on war score costs here. 15, 11, 9, 11, 22. Damn, they're kind of expensive. Well, the 9 and the 11 are cheap. But to get one more, I think I'm gonna have to give up one of the gold mines for now. Only a 5 development gold mine there. Or, alternatively, we don't demand this province with the dyes. And then maybe we can swing that province instead. So we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are coastal and within coring range. That's going to give us colonial Mexico. And we end up with all of the gold mines. We also, coincidentally, or, you know, whatever, we split their nation in half quite a bit, which is fun. There are no other provinces that I can demand. We can also take 70 ducats. What do you guys think? If you do full annex, do you get all 3 as vassals? I don't know. Technically, this is an example of a time where I don't know the answer, so we should try it. No, not all gold won't be going to my vassal, because this has an output. Mexico, the trade node of Mexico, can go west into Nippon. Once it gets to Nippon, it can go down into my capital, so they will ship gold to me. And they'll have money, and they'll finance my future wars in here. They'll end up conquering stuff for me. I don't believe we can separate piece any of them because they are considered to be vassals. This is an example of a situation where I don't really know exactly what would happen if I were to full annex the overlord of a New World nation where normally you would expect like protectorates and stuff. So we're going to take a copy of the save and we're going to call this 1547. And let's just find out. We're going to clear the peace deal. And we're going to full annex Tlaxcala. Sorry, Tlepenic. They're all the same, right? With full annexation. Full annexation of the overload. Let's just see what happens. The answer is that yes, we got their vassals, all of them. And they are vassals, according to this. They are not protectorates. Their liberty desire is at 100%. And that actually really screws me over back home. Siak is at 82%. Sacrificed our ruler, sacrificed our heir. I've done none of the sort. That was your previous... Dude, you can't even keep your overlord straight, for crying out loud. Huh. I don't think we want these guys, though, because... I don't want vassals in the New World. I want colonial nations. Even if I had vassals, like, what am I going to do with the vassals over here? I'm going to integrate them, and then they're going to become part of the colonial nation. Let's wait a month and see. You think they're going to become protectorates? Let's find out. I don't think the state of a vassal relationship can be changed. No, they are still vassals. Anyway, I don't want this. I don't like this. I just wanted to see what would happen. Commander Sun and Bed on Shatterstone. And Dalcos, in case I missed you. Thank you all for your subscriptions. Yeah, no, I don't want them as vassals. I want a colonial nation. Colonial nations don't take up relationship slots. No. In my personal experience, it would just continuously... I would keep that modifier forever. Even though I didn't do it, it would have kept the modifier. As if I had done it. Alright. So, we'll go back to our previous peace deal. Which I will have to recreate. It was gold mines. I know we had every gold mine. Let's just start with that.
Squirrels everywhere.
Squirrels everywhere. That was actually more of a, we're gonna just test to see what happens. So that was the previous peace deal. 97 war score. He'll accept right now. We can immediately form a colonial nation. I think this is gonna be a better approach. And also it's gonna gut their tech. I mean, they're gonna end up stealing some institutions and stuff while I core this, but let's send that peace deal. Oh, it's so hideous. I love it. Now, we had military access. Now we don't. Now that we're done with this war. We want to immediately start coring the coastline. So 3 years from now, we get our colonial nation. We did not get enough prestige from that to actually satisfy the mission. Wow, I have a lot of admin points right now. We already started these, right? Yes. Like, I'm really ahead on admin. And I don't get another idea group for 2 techs, so... I guess we're gonna end up sinking some admin into the development to get the next institution, right? I mean, that's... What else am I gonna be able to spend it on? I could check... No, inflation's fine. Now we just gotta wait till 1540. Sorry, yeah, 1550. The next institution to spawn. Army's still at full maintenance. We're gonna march and we're gonna be ready to go for a war with Zapotec and this guy now. I don't have to do all of this right now, but we might as well, right? Because again, the overextension, yeah, it's kind of high, I'll admit, but the unrest is at 0. Let's check the institution spread over here to see if they're going to instantly get it. It's going to take 100 months, and we're going to spread pretty much all of this stuff over here. Somewhere between 70 and 100 months. What do you guys think? Should we attack Zapotec and get more land? I can't actually hold more land right now. As far as overextension goes. I do have adjacency to Teutonic. I could fabricate on him. Actually, let's wait a second and see. Do we even need? Maybe we don't even need a CB, I can't recall. I think that you didn't used to, but now you do. They changed the finisher for exploration ideas, and I think you still have to fabricate. Kolima is now trying to go independent. We are going to be spreading institutions over here. And that's okay. Again, we can't prevent it. Not completely. So what are we going to do then to get our... to get our prestige above 50 so we can satisfy this mission. We still have these wars going on right now. I'm concerned that if I pull my army out of this area, that I have no unrest here at all. Like, I can handle this land totally fine. But I think that when the colonial nation forms and gets it, that they will get wrecked. Because they're not going to have the same modifiers that I do. They don't just have a flat, stupid amount of of unrest reduction. One thing we could do, I could try to convert these provinces. Because the colonial nation should be my religion. But it's actually not very easy to convert, apparently. I don't want to wait 3 years to declare another war over here. I don't want to release vassals. It's already time to attack Kilwa. Or somebody over there. We got 5 years, though, on Japan. So we could be attacking Ayutthaya right now if the whole army was home. We could be getting ready to attack down here. I currently have... Well, we need a diplomat one way or the other. I don't think I need to attack here. The only problem is that Zapotec won't probably give me military access, will they? I don't really want to send a diplomat just for that. Alright, I think we go down to no maintenance for now. And I think that we're actually going to take a break from the New World here, because if I take more lands, I'll just end up being over 100% overextension. And that's not good for anybody. So these armies are going to march up here. I think we're ready to come home for a little while. Let's bring our boys home. And alternatively, we could try to march them down into this area. We could probably use the Conquistador and find enough people over here to attack. This is all within colonial range, right? No, it's actually not. And Mexico extends down into there. But... by the time I finish the war, I could just keep the war going for a few years, and by the time I finish the war, some of these cores would be done, and then I'd be able to reach it. And we're already right here. I would just have to teleport the Conquistador up, bust some of this fog, find a coastal guy, fabricate on him, wait 15 months, declare. Ugh, so much work. No, I think I gotta get my army home. If I don't get my army home, then I'm not gonna do any of these other wars in Asia that I need to do. Tideshar, thank you for your subscription. If I make mistakes, it's because I've been playing too much today. It does happen. And whenever these guys are ready for white peace, that's fine. White peace or just give me some cash. One way or the other. Let's actually have you guys group up in this province first. And then we'll put one of our high maneuver guys in charge and see how the supply looks. It's great. You can march the whole way, apparently. Good. Need a diplomat. I'm just kind of annoyed that I can't get my prestige just a little bit higher. Maybe we, and one of these guys, like, do they have rivals? Maldives? No possible rivals. Sulu, probably no possible rivals. I could probably do something like just to concede defeat from those guys. Milk some prestige from them. Okay, I'm going to do the old phantom diplomat thing with this guy to cancel, or ask for military access. I'm going to ask for military access. Go to, Ayutthaya. We're going to insult him because it's fun. Now we should have military access over here. No, we actually don't. That didn't work. Oh, it did. They just had to take a day to respond. Okay, so now this army, we'll put the other high maneuver character in charge and have him march up to here. We'll find our transport fleet, 32 ships. That is the total fleet size, yes, 32. Transports are going to head as far north as they're allowed, so that would be probably this port. Check the total troops in the New World, 32, perfect. So we'll be able to bring them back. I don't think combat width's really increased yet. I do think right about now is probably going to be the time where, depending on naval force limit, it'll cost me a little bit extra because we are actually going to be exceeding the force limit by quite a bit. But yeah, I think it's time to knock out some of these heavies. I want 9 heavies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our insurance. Do I have enough for 2 fronts? I probably could. Not well. I would like to have 10 cannons to take on level 1 forts, or to spread out on 2 capital forts with a 5 bonus. But to support the same army on both fronts, let's just build this army in the designer. This is 32 troops over here. This is my combat task force. We've got 20 infantry, 2 cav, 10 cannons. So that matches. That's a 22 combat width army. It doesn't match the current combat width of our tech, but it does match the tech of a lot of the guys we're fighting. They only have on tech 6. You know, they're down like, let's say they're in tech 9. They have a combat width of 25. They can't field that usually. So, but if we were to build that army in the army designer, 20 infantry, 2 and 10, the full raised maintenance cost is 13 ducats a month. Yes, I could afford this. Do I have enough force limit to support 32 again? Not quite. We have 1 infantry who's scouting in South America, 2 infantry that I trained over here for a previous war that would just form the second task force. But we would need 64 plus 1, so 65 force limit for that. We can't really do that, and more importantly, if I'm only at war on one side of the world, I would have to pay for both armies for no reason, which is the really kind of crap deal of it. Alright, let's try to knock these guys out of the war. Our transports are right nearby. We're going to swing by Sulu with these guys. I'm going to tell my vassals that I want them to be all aggressive. Yamana is annoyingly close to the Liberty Desire threshold as well. Apparently they have better Diplotech than I do. I don't want them to get too big for their britches. Let's pay off their debt. We'll pay off one of Siak's loans as well. I mean, he did pay for the forts for me. And as soon as we can get to 50 prestige and get this 100 admin point mission done, I'm hoping we can get the prestige we need from this right here. Somehow he still has high enthusiasm. I don't really know why. Oh, because he's still got an army. Gotcha. I will take a concession of defeat from you. That would be spectacular. I don't think anyone's actually trying to invade that guy. Since Siak is not loyal, he's not going to help out. Siak, have you finished your cores yet? Okay, he has. We definitely need to start getting him fully finished in the integration. He's 80% of the way there. Okay. Unrest is still 0 over here. Lunaris, thank you for your cheer. Basically, we're just like 3 years away from being able to do anything right now. Anything interesting, anyway. Sulu's probably got pretty good tech. I don't know how well this invasion of his is going to go. And of course, now we have tons of diplomats free. This is the part of the game where I will admit that I end up getting a little bit overwhelmed because there's so many different things you have to do at once. Nice job there, Sunda, fighting with insufficient support. 80% chance nothing happens to Jira. Okay. Well, that didn't work out. There goes my Conquistador. Do we need a new Conquistador? I kind of do. I still want to explore the western side. Well, we're ahead on military tech, whatever. Let's just hire a new Conquistador. That's a pretty crap 20% chance right there. That's annoying. Don't want to deal with that. If we weren't so far ahead on military points, I don't know, I probably would find a squirrel, but in this case, I'm just not going to worry about it. The game giveth, and the game taketh away. We'll be fine. Okay, so we have finished our idea group. We do have more policies to consider. I don't think I really need them. And we can take Diplotech at a grand total cost of 262. However, Bahman has kicked me out, and we could be spying on him, and we should be spying on him. Damn it. We're not at the point cap yet. Might as well keep spying. We might still be able to declare war on Kilwa. I mean, I could declare the war now. He's already... Yeah, I might as well just declare war now. He's negative 87 war score. What's the worst that could possibly happen? I mean, we want to be at war with this guy anyway. Let's get our negative piety. He's like, what? Ryukyu? Again? Why? Leave me alone. I don't understand why you're bothering me. I'm just Kilwa. Oh, just because reasons. Just because we hate you. And Holt just got annexed. Game just raised my maintenance automatically, which is, it's okay. I like actually having that on, usually. Okay, let's check on the armies. They're working their way up. The second army will arrive when? Roughly September. The Navy needs to get to this sea tile. That'll take them just till April. So 3 months.
Birthday, Arumba, Arumba, clap, Arumba, clap, Arumba, beer, Arumba face, Arumba 26 cents, Arumba sexy, Arumba, Barumba fix, Arumba bug, Arumba excel, Arumba beer, Arumba think, Arumba I.
Oh jeez, Ravina. Thank you, William. Appreciate that. I like how she reads out the emotes. She doesn't know how else to handle them. We're paying for all these forts because we want the military stuff. Apparently my navy is murdering his navy again. I wonder, are we actually making any kind of decent money from these things right now? Look at that, I'm actually making... That's how much I'm actually netting from the gold mine right now. 1.16 a month. It's not bad, all things considered. We're making 4.5 ducats a month in gold right now. We're coming up 2 years, we're going to see the printing press spawn. It'll spawn almost instantaneously because there's so many people that will match the spawn conditions. Now is a pretty optimal time, I think, to just dump military and admin points into buying out printing press. We're going to do that in our capital. We just lost Ken. That was our siege general. That's unfortunate. False diamonds. Great. It's just what I need, right as I'm trying to get this damn prestige mission done. Manchu will seed land to Ming. Manchu will seed land to Korea. Manchu releases Buryatia. Okay, come on, dude. Are you still... He's probably landing the same exact army, isn't he? But, you never know. I mean, he might do better this time. Yeah, once again with the insufficient support. I've got some really bright vassals. They're really smart. Really smart. No leader with a crossing penalty, insufficient support. Pretty good. Alright, so I could just white peace Kilwa. I got what I wanted, which was the negative piety. He's full occupied by somebody else anyway. He's probably about to get annexed. Fully. He is defender against Ajuran in the Ajuran conquest of Kilwa. Ajuran has claims on all of Kilwa. Yeah, he's about to get full annexed anyway. So, looks like we'll be going to war with Ajuran then, next, who's also Sunni. Hey look, more piety! And apparently this one, for some reason, is negative 33 piety. I still don't understand why some of them are negative 16 and some of them are more. Don't get it. We're already at negative 97 piety, so we don't really need to do it. Let's just white peace Kilwa in case that he's still existing. I don't really need to fight him right now. Alright, try again, Sulu. Soon. Okay, so part of the army is going to be there already. I'm going to go pick them up. All the coastline, though. Less attrition, please. Oh, actually, you know what? The farthest I could have gone, I may have been able to actually base in Hawaii. That might have been closer. I don't know. Getting awfully close to the administrative point cap. If we actually succeed in the mission, it'll put me over. What to do with all these points? I mean, I guess I could develop just for the sake of developing, but that seems kind of silly. Do I want to full core this one? I think so. It's in our primary node. Yeah, I think we want to full core this. Don't need that or that. Don't think I'm going to do those. No, I think I've already done all the ones that I want to do. Okay. Bring my people home. So much work to move these armies around. Be there in September. Yeah, we are getting ready for the printing press. We're about a year and a third away. A year and a quarter away. So, I mean, I do need to have the points, but... And this army needs to get split down to about... you know, it's a fine size. We just need to... Something like that. And then leave behind the last two. Let's get out there. These are the 10. We're just gonna have to wait and suffer a little bit of extra attrition. Kilwa just got full annexed as expected. Which means now if we need to, we can declare war on Ajuran. That puts us at war with a lot of people, and now it's a crime against Allah and it's only -16. Is it maybe like attacking a Sunni while he's I don't understand. Attacking another Sunni who's already at war gives more negative piety? I don't know what it is. I don't get it. No, we're not going to buy stab right now. There's no way. Cost 146 points. I would rather do development if I'm going to hit the point cap when I do this next peace deal, then I would rather... Oh, you guys aren't marching, damn. I would rather just do development for the sake of having development. We're still making money, but it's not as good as it used to be. We're paying for a lot of extra forts. We do have the extra colony running right now. We're rooting out all kinds of corruption while we're doing this stuff. And we're not doing as well on trade. I wonder why that is. We have 68% control of this node now. No one's privateering here. No, that's not true. 60 guns are privateering, but it's minus 99%. Let me find half that fleet then. He's trying again. This time he just sent a cavalry with a cannon. I swear, he's dumber than a box of rocks, man. This guy he's not very smart. We will be there on the 14th of November. Let's get the hell out of here. So what's the plan? Well, if we were to declare war on Japan, that happens in November of 52. I think our institution spread is still pretty well hidden. No. Renaissance has spread very quickly into Korea. Colonialism has not, though. I don't know how. He must have either developed it, or it was spreading to him naturally anyway, or maybe he friended Uichi, but then if that's the case, why didn't colonialism go to him? I don't know. But yeah, it's spreading. We're losing our slight advantage, but hey, we've utilized it to get to the #1 great power rank. So we got the advantage out of it that we needed. It's fine. So let's bring our army down. Let's do the Ayutthaya thing while we wait on the truce with Japan. Maybe we'll take the time to knock one of these guys out. He's on low enthusiasm. We have 10 war score. He would give me the concede defeat, which gives me the mission, but that puts me over my points. So I guess we do one little bit of development. Alright, I'm gonna just make sure that it's in a state with low autonomy, all that kind of stuff. 70, 73, 70, 70, 70, like 52 over here. If that's owned by somebody that I like, yeah, we'll do a little bit of admin development here. Just 2 clicks, because I only need to go a year. Then we'll take the peace with Sulu for the development. Or sorry, yeah, 23 ducats is not worth it. I just want you to concede defeat. Give me the 10 ducats. Or sorry, the 10 prestige. That satisfies the mission. Now I pick up a new mission. Conquer Patani. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. I like the idea of doing that. Colonize to get our thing up. That's good. Don't really care too much about Diplo Rep. Kata Pang. Okay, yeah, I'll take that mission. That sounds great. Colonial enthusiasm, super good. Hey, heavy #1 is online. Since we know we're probably going to use the heavies against Ming as our first target, I'll probably park them up in Okinawa. Or if not Okinawa, maybe... Yeah, no, I think Okinawa is the best. These 2 sea tiles are not that great. Okinawa gets us right up in there. So, we'll send them up that way. The Navy's coming down. Tonic is not worth Zapotec. Colonial nations are on the way. Both of them are going to form at about the same time. We have Ryukyuan particularists. They are upset in a number of provinces. Tarakan. Autonomy decreased, controlled by the Dhimmi, war exhaustion, overextension. So, the overextension coupled with not having a theologian is what's causing us to actually have numbers that are positive now. If it fires, it fires. Based on where they're upset, I would guess they'd fire in the highest development province in this region. Which would be in Kutai. Of course, that's not a location that I have a fort in, naturally. Okay, the mission's done, so we can placate Siak. Get him loyal. We'll pay off Yamana's debt as well. Let's get some royal marriages out. Next month, apparently, when they're willing to accept. K-Potato. K-Potato. Siak immediately becomes disloyal again. Great. Okay, looks like we gotta placate one more time. But now we're on track to actually integrate this guy. If we can get Bahmanis up to a good number, we could take tech for a ridiculously cheap price. We could pay just 246 Diplo points for a tech. I like that a lot. It's 5 more ships to complement our 4. We'll send them to Okinawa where they will rest and be ready when necessary. Fleet force limits. It's not cheap now. We're spending 20 ducats a month on the boats. Biggest part of these expenses, though, is this rooting out corruption we don't normally pay for. The force limit. The heavies are still not mothballed yet, so we're paying full price for those. And we've exceeded the force limit. The force limit should, I'm hoping, go up as we integrate Siak, because he does have... I built a ton of shipyards in his land, and I know he's not using them. If we checked Siak's force limit, he's probably one of the guys with the highest force limits. Siak. Sunda's up there. Siak only has 34, apparently. Surprising. Okay. What's the supply limit in Okinawa right now? Okay, 9 mothballed heavies available. These guys can jump down to Okinawa as well. Supply limit in Okinawa is 36, so they can hold the entire army. Excellent. That's so much easier when you could just put them all together as one unit. Hopscotch them along that way. Yamana is disloyal. They'll stop being disloyal soon. Royal marriage with Siak. Once I integrate Siak, they'll stop being disloyal. It's just relative strength. My overextension is causing me to have much slower integration ability. By a lot. Apparently we have a rival available. I don't know who it is, but it'll only ever show that if you actually have a valid target. So, I want to get to peace so we can find out.
Stop my subscription.
Wow. Thank you, K-Potato. 30 bucks. Man, you are a baller. Maldives, I don't really care about anything with him. Again, I don't really want to take anything. I just want a white piece, really. So if we could grab maybe... What's this development? It's just 5 months. Like a ship, practically. Let's go out there and just end that war real quick. Jumper as the Peasants' War. Check on our Conquistador. Did a good job going around the southern tip of South America. Our navy probably arrived here a while ago, and I completely forgot about it already, again. If we try to make this hop, can we still make it? No. Not without suffering attrition. We gotta wait till the next month. That's a poor waste of a month, but... Okay, on the 1st of the next month, we need to remember to do something. And move our units. I also think it's probably about time to start integrating Sunda. Maybe not quite yet, but... Oh, a half price level 3 theologian to replace the half price level 3 theologian we lost earlier. That would be quite nice. Let's see, the estates are all loyal. No one's too influential. I think we have to do a little bit more development. Don't want to develop my capital till printing press comes out, because that's a specifically chosen province for that. I guess we could do it here. This is currently owned by the Ulema. Wouldn't mind making them more loyal. Why is this a little bit of space? The Ryukyu and Pretenders being at 90% is really annoying. Crap, it's June the 4th already. I keep forgetting. Alright, at this point, if we can't make this jump, I'm going to do it anyway. Should be fine, but... I think we're within 4 months of being able to declare war, so we're up to full maintenance again. Overextension should be done before we're actually done or in the next war. We got 2 waves, January of 1550 and then May of 1550. Those will be coming up very soon. We're like 6 months away from the next institution. Do you own Ming yet? Nope. Never even been at war with Ming. We've been rivals for like 50 years. Nobody cares. The Saklavan slave trade. Local trade power. Gain 2 base production, get slave entropot until the end of the game. I don't know. Slavery, right? Sounds good. Sounds great. Slavery is great, huh? Ming never did implode. No, they lost the mandate of heaven for a solid 30, 40 years, and they just never bothered them. Is my navy still not in position, or are we not in the right sea tile or something? Or is it that he actually has the ticking war score helping him out enough? I just need you to, like, white piece me, man. I don't want to be at war with you anymore. Don't you realize I'm just trying to, game the system to get my piety down? Obviously. That's the whole reason I did it. Okay. I do think we're ready for war with Ayutthaya. We can get there by the end of the month quite easily. So we'll go to here. Check on him. I want to be at peace, though, just in case Thai is the person that I can rival. Because then I can take... taking from a rival is negative 33% unjustified demands, and that means that I could take even more than I should be able to. So we're not going to declare war on anybody until we're actually able to know for sure what that's all about. Well, that's not cool. As with 4 maneuver, we're still going to suffer that much attrition? Jeez. Damn it. Whatever. I'm tired of worrying about it. It's just so irritating. Stop suffering attrition, you idiots. Stupid army. There goes 1.2% of my entire forces, just because they... I swear, supply should work on like a regional basis or something. Like, if you're on your own land, it should work that way. On a provincial basis, sure, for enemy territory, but on your own, like, it's just tedious. I'm gonna go ahead and take tech now. Times 2. Because I know that the institution's gonna spawn in just a couple months. There's the low enthusiasm we were looking for. Now we are at peace. Now we are allowed to set rivals. Who do we have the option to rival? Ayutthaya, perfect. Castile and France. Cool. Yeah, I think we rival Castile. And I think we rival Ayutthaya as soon as we have a diplomat available. So that we can declare a war. We check for forts. They're all full. They're probably all fully maintained. I doubt that he's mothballed any of his. He's on tech 11. We're on tech 12. So he does have pretty good tech. This guy's we've been leaking institutions into him for a while now. Can you show the religious map mode for Europe? Yes, I can. We've got Protestant Scandinavia, Protestant and Reformed Scotland / England. Brittany went Reformed. It's like Switzerland is Reformed. Protestant Bohemia. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens over there. More importantly, let's worry about what happens in Asia. What are we gonna do to make the noble, the merchant guilds like super loyal? I'm gonna have to make them happy. Which we can't do this until 52. I could give them more lands. Are we going to finish? Are we going to integrate any estuaries from you? No. I need to get them above. I need to make them very loyal. That's a gold mine. We don't want to give that away. I could give them my really high development province from before. That would make them 57.5% loyal. That plus maybe the... Could I get 2% out of this? Almost. And they're allowed to hold on to these. They don't harm the production of the spices, so we could temporarily give them these as well. Alright, so in 3 months, when the printing press spawns, we'll make them really loyal, and then we'll consider what to do from there. Okay, I'm gonna take a save. We're gonna go 3 days. We're gonna go till September the 1st. By September, that would be backwards in time. That's crazy talk. I meant, of course, November. I'm getting really tired. I didn't realize how tired I was when I started this. I was like, oh yeah, I can totally go for another 3 hours. I'm kind of tired. Holy crap. Call this the pre-Ayut war. Don't necessarily need to be spying on Bahmanis anymore. before we do anything, we're going to rival him. And then we're going to immediately turn around and declare war. It is glorious in the eyes of God, according to the game. Damn it, that forced the rebels to fire. Wow, look, a squirrel! Whenever you declare war, there's a chance that it gives you an extra monthly tick. Something happened, I don't understand, the game just crashed, it's crazy. Or was it already at 100%? It might have been. Might not be a bad idea to just wait a few years. Not a few years, a few months. Let the
soda. Caffeine helps, doesn't it?
Yes, Lich, it does. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking I'd go all the way for like another whole hour, but I think we're gonna wrap it up in like 10. We'll see how this war plays out, and if I'm just playing like trash because I'm tired, then I'm not gonna keep pushing on when I'm exhausted and playing poorly. Is this a war where we want to pull the heavies out? I mean, I forget if I actually has any navy. He has a heavy. Yeah, why not? I mean, we have them, right? Oh, they're not even very much, not even mothballed much. The rebels are actually already at 100%. Yeah, so they've already fired. Can you harsh treatment rebels that are at 100% in order to, like, bring it back down? These are questions I've never thought to ask. 200 military points to make the problem go away. Well, I mean, since we know that they're gonna fire, we should just go deal with them. It's annoying, though. The last manual save that I took was right before the peace deal with Mexico. That was like 2 years ago. We know that they're going to get this monthly tick in no matter what, so... Yeah, I was thinking to switch over to the stability advisor, but I don't think... Or the unrest advisor, but I don't think there's any point now. We're already at full maintenance. We can grab our... We'll take the guy with the no trait to see if maybe we can pick up a trait. And here comes. Let's see if we get the institution to spawn right away, right in 1500. 1550, that is. Yeah, oh yeah. Portugal gained a lot. Look, it's Portugal. Portugal who has no allies. Interesting. It would be a shame if something were to happen to Portugal's lands. be glorious in the eyes of God, unfortunately. But yeah, Portugal, this is my land. All of this, just so you know, it's all mine. So that's interesting. Let's see how much manpower letting these rebels fire just cost me. 7k manpower because we didn't try to put it down and we got some annoying unrest. Meanwhile, Siak is set to be integrated in about a year and 5 months. Probably could have done that a little bit faster. Let's try out and just see what it looks like when we make the merchant guilds loyal. So we could give them this. Give them this one. And probably just this big one. It's mostly base tax, so that's kind of unfortunate, but... So that makes them give us the 10% development cost reduction. So our development cost on our capital right now is... not showing that yet. Wait a month. There's Colonial California. So we can see that that's on track for February. February? Yeah, that's right. I guess that makes sense. February, May. California gets formed. Probably have to come up with a name, a proper name for them later on. Hold on, I didn't core all this. Why does he have cores and everything? I didn't pay for all the cores, did I? Maybe I did. Oops. Maybe he just spawns and he gets the cores for free? If so, that's kind of cool. Okay, so if we were to do development then, to try to buy the institution, even though there's penalties to this province, this is going to be the best location to do it. It's never been developed. Unfortunately, I had a random event that like raised my capital from 14 to 15, and 14 and 16 are the best numbers. But if I were to dump all of my admin and all of my mill, which we're ahead of time on every tech right now, but if I were to just develop just the crap out of this province, let's see what would happen. We have the most admin, so let's go admin first until we hit the cap that won't let us go any higher. And then we'll go mill, then admin, mill, admin, mill. Mill dip, mill, admin, admin. And we're at 57.7%. So as of like, without really trying super hard to prepare for it, we're at 73% towards just having the printing press. And we don't really need it right away because we're like 7 years away from wanting to buy any tech. So I won't do it this way for real. I just want to show that it's like, it's not going to be very hard. Basically just sink some of our excess admin in right now. And over the next 7 years, we just sink some points into developing this thing out. And it'd be good. It'd be good too to have a really well-developed capital, so... we'll spawn the printing press over here. Go to war with Ayutthaya. We'll see. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is, not right now because I'm exhausted, I'm going to go to bed right now, I'm going to go sleep. But in the morning, I may roll back to the save right before the peace deal with Mexico. And see if I can be a bit more efficient with getting the units back faster. And maybe switching over to the Theologian a little bit quicker. Avoid that particularist rebellion so I don't waste that 7k manpower. And generally just look around the map a little bit, do some thinking, do some thought exercises type stuff. You know, and then play better when I'm not tired. Because this, honestly, I'm not playing very well right now. Not compared to what we were doing earlier. I thought we played pretty well. Like, I didn't... It's a fun joke, right? Joking around about how... Oh, look, it's a squirrel. But honestly, earlier when we were streaming for like 7 hours, I think we only had 3 squirrels or 2 squirrels. Something really small. Some insignificant number of squirrels. So, yeah. Oh, I'm exhausted. By the way, we're going to start doing these t-shirts again at some point. If you want to check that out. That's going to happen a bit. But for now, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to sleep so hard. I'm going to sleep so hard right now. And seeing how much it cost me for the corruption in this period, I might rethink building those heavies. When did we build those heavies?
Hashtag blame Zippy.
It's gonna be sometime in the last couple of years. I'm not sure. We'll see. I might build them soon, but not yet. Alright, cool. I will see you guys in the next stream. As always, thank you for coming. I'll see you again in a bit.